Hello, you've just finished reading that article from the University of Minnesota on convergence. The article talks about a media theorist named Henry Jenkins and his 5 theories of convergence. The first one was economic convergence, talking about how a particular company would typically only have one focus in media, but instead now will have multiple interests in media. One example would be Disney. They started with TV shows and an amusement park and have now grown into TV shows, radio, movies, you name it. The second was organic convergence. Now this one is a natural progression. When we sit down, we pull out our phone and we start goofing around while we're watching TV, or if I find a particular comment interesting on a movie or TV show or article that I'm reading, I might text or call a friend and tell them about it. The third one was cultural convergence. Cultural convergence is when we're talking about changing a book into a movie, or maybe a movie into a TV series, or sometimes into a play. The fourth one was global convergence. Global convergence is just showing us how small the world has become because we're influencing each other with the technologies out there. So a movie, even before the internet, might have gotten shared across the globe and influenced or another creative stream for another person. And finally, there's technological convergence. And this one, we should really emphasize the difference between what we're reading in Chapter 2 as technological convergence versus what we're reading in this paper. In Chapter 2, we're talking about old media turning into new media and some convergences there. So your example would be your rotary phone becoming your car phone, becoming your smartphone. What we're talking about with technological convergence is that we used to carry around a digital camera, a to-do list, a calendar, all kinds of different things, a phone. And now we have one small device that we can even make a video recording to have online classes with. So that's the type of technological convergence we're having there. Our phones can do more and more things, which is great if you're a minimalist, because you just need this one handy dandy tool, the Swiss Army knife, if you will. But it may cause different issues, which was also brought up in this paper. There's some concerns about attention span, not diving deep, just skimming the waters. And there's also the pros, and I like to be more positive and optimistic, but realistic that there could be some downfalls. Are we losing our attention span because everything is just in the palm of our hand? Or does this give us additional capabilities that in the past we wouldn't have been able to do, or we would have been able to do, it just would have taken more time? For example, if I'm really interested in playing the guitar, in the past I would have to research finding the best guitar for my hands and my size, and this might require me to go to multiple instructors. Now I can go online and research several articles, Google Scholar even, to figure it out. Maybe even find a highly rated musician in the area so that they can help me get fitted for a guitar. I can also find an instructor without going to the yellow pages and skimming through all those little pieces of paper. So technological convergence, again, is not just the progression of an old form of media to new form of media, but the convergence of multiple types of media to one. Thanks, I hope you're having a great week.